wash. Doctor says he caught the wife dumping Drano in his drink after he rigged the kitchen with cameras.
Oh, boo-hoo. Your wife is slowly killing you? That's called marriage.
Hey, Dingbat, there's a fine line between actually saying the whole marriage is suffering joke and then using chemicals to actually try to go through with it. You can pretty much guarantee that this would also be the same person where if it was a kid using Drano in the dad's drink, he would basically say,
oh, well, this is why you shouldn't have a kid.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into AreTheStraightsOK, the universe's most unanswered question. If you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Okie dokie, let go.
No offense, ladies, but this is funny.
The Orgone accumulator was a device sold in the 1950s. Its inventor claimed it allowed a person sitting inside to attract orgone, a massless healing energy. When the FDA was investigating the device, they noted that one purchaser, a college professor, knew it was phony, but found it helpful because his wife sat quietly in it for hours every day. Ain't that just a placebo effect at that point? Plus, at no point did it describe that the person sitting inside had to stay quiet. You could have just had a nice conversation, albeit probably through something that wouldn't allow much sound to travel through it. Once, when dinosaurs walked the earth, I complained about my belly. At 16, my pooch was much more pronounced than most girls, and I was skinny, so it really showed. This guy heard me and then said one of the most beautiful things I had ever heard, paraphrased here.
No, don't say that. I see that, and it makes me want to put a baby in there. All nice and safe and protected behind that cushion. No.
You know, come to think of it, I didn't think that there was any type of pickup line that anybody could do that'd be worse than the whole, like, nice milkers level kind of thing. But the dude straight up said, hey ma'am, nice oven, though it do be lacking a baby, you want me to fix that?
When you see a random girl getting crushed on a bench, but you have a loving girlfriend, the emoji means if we make eye contact and she asks for my help, I'll get in my wheelchair and purposely fall on the floor so that I can pray to God that this random girl leaves me alone. Amen.
Ah, yes, because, you know, definitely being a common, decent human being and helping get a weight off of somebody's chest if they can't pick it up themselves is totally you being unfaithful in a relationship. My wife holds me like that all the time. Also, being the little spoon feels awesome. Give yourself a gift if you can. I love being the big spoon. It feels amazing to have your leg propped like that, and my husband likes it too. I take the chance whenever I can. LOL.
Gay.
Ah, yes, it is gay to, be straight. Yeah, it doesn't exactly take a genius or a rocket scientist to spot the person out here that just hasn't been loved. Either that, or spot the person that's just an immature child. I can say it for a fact, there has never been a single person in history who has ever been big or little spoon and thought, yeah, I don't like any of this at all. I don't want to ever do this again. So my girl was asleep and I was bored up, so I went to the bathroom and called her phone private 5 times, then went back in the room and grabbed her phone and yelled out, who the frick is calling you private at 5 in the morning? So we was up for the rest of the morning arguing about a fake call. Moral of the story, do what you gotta do to spend time with her. Ah yes, you know, because nothing says happy relationship like, I'm bored, let's start arguing.
Ladies, how to increase testosterone in your man. Keep crying/screaming children away from him. Don't let him change diapers. Encourage him to take risks. Slap him when he doubts himself. Give him worship-style Bob Johnson.
What the
Feed him majority red meat. Feed his friends.
Yeah, you know, cause feed the homies, you know, it'll make your man more manly.
Simple.
Okay, look, I can't be the only one whose mind is still kinda caught on with that worship-style thing is, cause I thought that the only variation above the normal one, like unless you're going for those Tony Hawk-style kickflip bonus points thing, was the grapefruit. Like, what else could there be? Could you be trying trying to go for airtime? I honestly do not know. I'm not an expert at this kind of thing, nor on the Bob Johnson variations.
POV, you guys love each other so hard when you are together, but when you are apart, you fight and argue. It's called attachment. You're in love with them, you're in love with their presence. When y'all are apart, a piece of your connection and love is missing. That hurt you feel is the foundation and proof of loving someone.
And how does that justify arguing when you're apart? Because that doesn't really seem like a healthy relationship at all. Also, this is just another wonderful photo that is going into my gigantic folder of TikToks that do not need to be having almost 250,000 likes. TikTok, why does your algorithm work like this?
Did you watch the same movie? She wasn't able to hunt a freaking rabbit. Watch the movie again.
Ah yes, another wonderful post about prey and people having a real big problem with the main character being a woman. But then problem solved to make her weapon more long-ranged, and caught many as I recall. I think this is just a way for you to be Shrexist and see a strong woman in a movie and see it as woke.
Strong woman? Dude, do you know what a strong woman is? Definitely not a 5 feet skinny one. Not being able to hunt a rabbit, but she is able to hunt a predator. Lots of mercenaries/soldiers died in horrible ways in previous movies. Lots of men died here in this movie as well, hunters as well, but a small young woman was able to kill it? It's unrealistic and cringe. And oh my gosh, I love women, but the director of the movies was paid to be woke. At least if they choose a 6-foot muscular woman who could look really stronger. Open your eyes, bozo.
Hopefully none of this qualifies as spoilers for Prey, because if for some reason main character killing the bad thing is spoilers, I feel like everybody's gonna get disappointed for future movies. But back to the whole reason behind the post, if you see a woman being a main character in a franchise that has been around for a long time being an issue to you, then you know what, maybe you just shouldn't be going to the movie theaters then. If the only reason you absolutely detest something is because it has a female lead and you don't like that, that's definitely a show of character there. You must have been one of those dudes that complained about She-Hulk existing even though she's been around longer than you likely have. In every book my husband's written, a character named Colin suffers a horrible death. This is because my boyfriend, before I met my husband, was named Colin. In addition to being named Colin, he was Scottish and an architect, so you understand my husband's feelings of inadequacy. My husband cannot build a tall building of many stories. He can only build a story, and then push Colin out of it. I don't know if that's just bad writing or dude just being petty, if every single time you make a story, there has to be a character based off of your wife's ex or something, a person that you don't even have any interactions with, just to kill him off. Seriously, just because the Transformers franchise does it with Cliffjumper don't mean you need to do it too in your books. Seriously though, look it up in the Transformers thing. They wind up killing Cliffjumper off every single chance they can. I'm not even joking about that. That's just a certified fact.
Actual picture of me throwing out my husband's old cargo shorts when he's out of the house.
Ah yeah, so riddle me this. Would it be okay for him to do the same thing for you, or would it then be an issue?
Me, after replying with something I 10,000% know will piss him off. Oh yay, hooray for me for being a walking petri dish. Yay!
Tesla factory dump sites are less toxic than you.
I was daddy's fastest swimmer.
Ah yes, from the makers of the Peter Pumpkin Eater couples shirt is I Am Literal Nut. Oh, nice smartwatch. I got the Frontier version. A dude DM'd me offering $2,000 a week for being my sugar daddy. Obviously, I immediately showed my husband, for some reason censored out, the messages. I look forward to hearing his counter offer. Yeah, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that counter offer probably is going to be something along the lines of you're single. There's also a way to go. There's like a 98% chance that sugar daddy offer was likely just some kind of spam. Ain't this another lovely example of, well, if it isn't, the consequences of my own actions.
Woman cook, clean, do all of the chores, breastfeed, work, and take care of their family. Shaving should also be normal.
natural. Men's hair is attractive, hotter, and they don't need to shave. Women are not men, and if you want to look normal, you must shave. If somebody wants to shave their own body hair, that's all them. That's their choice. It's their body, their decision to do with that body. And really, you're saying that men not shaving is attractive? Dude, I got a whole list of playlists of stuff that proves you're wrong. Ding Ding here really does think that he could just go without shaving, walk into a bar, and then think that's gonna get everybody within a 2-mile radius moister than an oyster.
Hiding from wife phone fees. $1, not here. $2, on his way out. $3, just left. $4, haven't seen him all day. $5, who? Please pay upon arrival. Man cave, my rules. 1, my cave, my rules. 2, no sitting in my chair. 3, keep your hands off the remote. 4, women by invitation only. Bringing food is strongly suggested. 5, any objections to the rules? Please refer to rule number 1.
Caption on this one and the sign before both said that this was apparently at Hobby Lobby, and the only thing that was going through my mind was like, isn't Hobby Lobby supposed to have like RC cars, drones, trains, you know, hobby stuff? I feel like I've missed something, and it was a big something.
I don't mind people that are gay, but if they use it as their whole personality and make it an excuse not to do something, do schoolwork as an example, then it's time to have a chat with them. Edit, why the frick did I get so many downvotes? There's people that literally do this.
Outside of what, a Brandon Rogers skit?
Move, I'm gay. In the workplace, being gay just has its perks.
That dude's post has me honestly thinking that he thinks that there are people out there that would say, yeah, I can't work on this group school project for this volcano we're making. Why? Because I'm gay. Meanwhile, it'll be the same dude where as soon as he sees a box of Lucky Charms with a rainbow on it, he'll just shout in his head and probably in person out loud, "The gay agenda's at it again." You know, them big brain ooga booga level logic.
Banging the wife chronically makes a man feminine.
Ah yes, as opposed to what? An android?
The pecker has sensitive mucosa membranes along the glands. The V, kitty, produces and secretes estrogen. Putting your pecker in this heavily estrogenified environment makes it absorb estrogen into your bloodstream at the most vulnerable part of your body. Testosterone production blocked.
Ah yeah, you know, because you do the under the sheet shuffle long enough, you turn into a woman. Yeah, that totally, yeah, you know, just the gender bandage stuff, all that. I hate everybody. How do dudes like this exist? Honestly, I have no idea myself. I feel like parents don't know what their kid's going to turn into in the future, but if they could see where their kid was going, most likely rubber sales would be through the roof. But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Maybe check out another video or two, that'd be darn dandy of yous. But no, with that, I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.